The secret we never wanted revealed as women is that as women, we have a switch, like a light switch with sex, and it is either off or it is on. And we all know we have this switch and that we have the capacity and the choice to turn it on and off when we want to. And as women, when we were single, we had the switch on for bad boys and we had the switch off for good men until we were ready to settle down and get married and start a family. And so good men can know if you struggled to get women when you were younger and before you were married, or if you're watching and you're single, this will shed some light for you too. If you didn't have a lot of women until you met your wife, it's because she had her switched off. And then when she was ready to settle down, she turned it on and she used the on switch with sex to trap you to get what she wanted, which was to get married. We get what we want, we get married, and the sex stops. And the sex becomes unimportant. And like I said, it becomes infrequent. And all of a sudden, the amount of sex you were having before you got married begins to dwindle and dwindle and dwindle because it was a trap. It was a trap to get what we wanted. The sad fact is that a good man, or after a woman marries a good man, all he's good for is being a sperm donor and for financial security. And for most of us as women, when we stop having sex, we will hold on enough to string you along. So that's where we'll have sex once a month or twice a month, and we'll string you along for that financial security. And then all of a sudden it's my past with men before I met you, or it was my relationship with my dad, or I've changed and I need you to meet me in a different place now. I need you to start doing this technique or that technique, or can we read this book together? I've changed and I need it to look sex to look different now. And just all these stories start coming up out of nowhere. I had to own and teach other women to see this is our problem. It's our problem that the switch went off. It's our problem that we've disengaged. Women, we need to know this is our problem to solve. It's to look in the mirror and to start to take accountability and responsibility and empower ourselves to change. Because ladies, you need to know, as long as you think he's the problem with sex and he needs to do things differently, you're stuck in victim and it's never, ever going to change no matter what he does.